Hey there, ready to meet your new AI sidekick? Today we're taking a deep dive into Manus, and let me tell you, this isn't just another chatbot. We're talking about an AI agent that actually gets stuff done.
It's like having an incredibly capable assistant, one who not only understands what you need, but can actually go out and make it happen.
Okay, so I'm intrigued, but also a little skeptical. What kind of stuff are we talking about here? Give me some real-world examples.
All right, picture this. You're planning a trip to Japan in April. Instead of spending hours researching, flights, hotels, and activities, you tell Manus what you want to do. And I'm not talking about just basic info. I mean, your ideal itinerary, must-see sites, even your budget.
So Manus just spits out a generic list of tourist traps.
Not even close. Manus goes above and beyond. It creates a personalized travel handbook, complete with recommendations tailored to your interests, bookings for flights and accommodations, and even suggestions for local restaurants and hidden gems that fit your taste.
Wait, so it's actually booking flights and making reservations. That's next level.
It's about bridging the gap between thinking and doing. You provide the high-level vision, and Manus takes care of the nitty-gritty details. It's like having a personal travel agent who's available 24/7.
Okay, I'm starting to see the appeal. But what about something a little more practical, say, for work?
Let's say you're trying to get a handle on the ever-changing world of Tesla stock. Manus can deeply analyze market trends, news sentiment, and even competitor data to provide you with insightful, actionable information.
So it's not just about crunching numbers, it's about presenting that analysis in a way that's actually useful.
Exactly. Imagine having visually compelling dashboards that break down complex financial data into clear, easy-to-understand insights. It's like having a team of financial analysts working around the clock just for you.
Okay, color me impressed. But I have to ask, is Manus just for workaholics and travel enthusiasts?
Not at all. Manus can even help with something as creative as developing educational content. Let's say you're a teacher struggling to engage students with a complex topic like the momentum theorem.
Yeah, good luck making that exciting.
Well, Manus can actually create interactive video presentations that break down the concept into bite-sized pieces, using visuals, animations, and even quizzes to make learning fun and effective. It's like having a personal tutor who tailors the lesson to each student's needs.
Wow, so we've got Manus handling travel plans, stock analysis, and even creating educational content. It's almost too good to be true. What are people in the real world actually asking Manus to do?
That's where things get really interesting. There's a section on the Manus website called WTF. It stands for What the Future, and it showcases some of the most creative and unexpected requests people are making.
Okay, I'm definitely checking that out later. Give me some highlights.
Well, one person asked Manus to compile a list of the largest real estate brokerages in major metro areas, including their market share and recent performance. It's like instant market research.
That sounds incredibly useful for anyone in real estate. What else?
Someone else wanted Manus to analyze the impact of fire control technologies in World War II, specifically how they affected naval warfare strategies. That's some serious historical research right there.
Okay, so we're talking about requests that range from practical business needs to in-depth historical analysis.
hmm
What's the most out there request you've seen?
One person asked Manus to find the best books on media and linguistics published in France between 2019 and 2025. Talk about niche.
That's amazing. It really shows the breadth of what Manus can handle. But how can we get a sense of what others are building with this technology? Is there a way to see Manus in action?
Absolutely. Manus has something called Manus Spaces, which are essentially public workspaces where users can share their projects and collaborate with others.
So it's like peeking into the minds of other Manus users and seeing what they're creating.
Exactly. And the names of some of these spaces are incredibly intriguing. There's one called Quantum Computing Learning Hub, which sounds like it's pushing the boundaries of education. And then there's Super Mario Minecraft Style, which I'm assuming involves some pretty creative game design.
Okay, I'm officially hooked. Manus spaces sound like a digital playground for the curious mind.
They really are. It's a testament to the versatility of Manus and how people are using it to explore all sorts of interests and challenges.
So we've seen Manus tackle real-world tasks, and we've seen the wild requests people are throwing at it. But how do we know Manus is truly cutting edge? Is there a way to measure its performance against other AI systems?
That's where the benchmarks come in,
Hmm.
specifically Manus's performance on the GAIA benchmark. This benchmark is like the Olympics of AI, where systems are tested on their ability to solve complex real-world problems, not just theoretical ones.
Okay, so it's not just about answering trivia questions or generating creative text formats. It's about real-world problem solving.
You got it. And this is where Manus truly shines. It achieved state-of-the-art performance across all levels of the GAI benchmark, meaning it can actually help you with your own complex tasks, not just answer trivia.
Wow, that's impressive. But how does it stack up against other AI systems?
Well, Manus even surpassed the results achieved by OpenAI's deep research models, and OpenAI is considered a leader in the field of artificial intelligence, so that's a big deal.
So Manus is not just keeping up with the pack, it's setting a new standard for AI performance. This is huge. What does this mean for the average person like me?
It means you have access to an incredibly powerful tool that can help you with a wide range of tasks, from the mundane to the mind-boggling. Manus is all about making AI accessible and empowering people to get things done.
All right, I am officially blown away. We've covered a lot of ground here, but it's clear that Manus is a potential game changer.
It's a powerful, versatile tool that has the potential to change the way we work, learn, and interact with the world around us.
So where do we go from here?
Yeah.
What other fascinating aspects of this incredible AI agent can we explore?
Stay tuned for part 2 of our Manus deep dive, where we'll delve even deeper into the world of Manus spaces and uncover more about the incredible things people are building with this revolutionary technology.
Welcome back to our deep dive into the world of Manus.
I'm still buzzing from all the incredible things we learned in part 1. The more we explore Manus, the more it feels like we're stepping into the future.
Absolutely. And we only scratched the surface. Remember Manus Spaces, those collaborative workspaces where people are using Manus to tackle all sorts of projects.
Think of them as windows into the creative possibilities of Manus. It's where users showcase what's possible, pushing the boundaries of this technology.
We touched on a few intriguing space names before, but I'm dying to hear more. What else caught your eye?
Well, the Japan Elbow Quest space immediately piqued my curiosity. It sounds like someone is using Manus to explore leveraged buyouts in Japan. In simple terms, a leveraged buyout is basically when a company uses borrowed money to buy another company. Now imagine using AI to analyze the complexities of such a deal.
Yo, that's some high-level financial maneuvering. Talk about putting Manus to the test. What other spaces stood out to you?
The Quantum Computing Learning Hub definitely caught my attention. Imagine learning about quantum computing, a field that's notoriously complex, with an AI agent as your guide. Manus could personalize the learning experience, answer your questions on the fly, and even help you conduct simulations.
That's incredible. It's like having a personal quantum computing tutor who's available 24/7.
Ah,
Okay, and then there was Super Mario Minecraft style. I'm still chuckling at that one.
it just goes to show that Manus isn't all business and serious research. It can also be a tool for pure creativity and fun. Someone is likely using it to create a unique gaming experience, blending the worlds of Super Mario and Minecraft, two iconic games.
It's that versatility that makes Manus so remarkable. It can analyze complex financial deals, guide you through quantum computing, and even help you create video games. Is there anything it can't do?
Well, it's still early days for AI, but Manus has shown an incredible ability to adapt to a wide range of tasks. And remember its performance on the GAIA benchmark. It's a testament to how advanced this technology truly is.
Yeah, you mentioned that Manus aced this benchmark. Can you remind us what makes that so significant?
Absolutely. The GAIA benchmark is designed to evaluate how well AI systems can solve real-world problems. It tests their ability to understand complex instructions, gather relevant information, and generate practical solutions. It's not just about theoretical knowledge, it's about being able to apply that knowledge to real-world situations.
So it's like proving that Manus can actually walk the walk, not just talk the talk.
Exactly. And Manus not only passed the test, it achieves state-of-the-art performance across all levels of the GAIA benchmark, surpassing even OpenAI's research models.
Get OpenAI, the company that's like the rock star of AI research. Manus outperformed them.
It did. And that's a pretty big deal. It shows that Manus is pushing the boundaries of what's possible with AI agents. It's not just a cool tool, it's a technological breakthrough.
I'm starting to see why people are so excited about Manus. It's not just hype, it's backed by real results. But let's get practical for a moment. How do people actually interact with Manus? Do you need to be a coding whiz to use it?
Not at all. Manus is designed to be user-friendly, even for people who aren't tech-savvy. It provides a simple interface where you can give instructions in natural language, just like you're talking to a person.
So I don't need to learn a whole new programming language just to ask Manus to plan my trip to Japan.
Nope. You can simply tell Manus what you're looking for, and it will take care of the rest. It's all about making AI accessible and empowering people to harness its potential.
I can definitely see the appeal in that. Thinking back to those WTF requests, it seems like people are already using Manus for a wide range of things. What were some other requests that stood out to you?
Well, one person asked Manus to find the best hiking trails in the Swiss Alps, taking into account their fitness level, preferred scenery, and time constraints. It's like having a personalized travel agent who knows everything about hiking in Switzerland.
Talk about a dream vacation planner. What about those who are more creatively inclined? Were there any requests related to, say, writing or filmmaking?
Someone actually asked for script writing tools for video production and narrative design. Imagine having an AI assistant that could help you brainstorm ideas, develop characters, and even write dialogue.
That would be a game changer for writers, filmmakers, and anyone involved in storytelling. Seems like the possibilities are truly endless.
They really are. And that's what makes Manus so exciting. It's not just a tool for solving predefined problems, it's a platform for exploration and discovery. It's about empowering people to pursue their passions and unlock their creativity.
Okay, so we've talked about Manny spaces, the GAIA benchmark, the user-friendly interface, and the sheer range of tasks Manus can handle. We've covered a lot of ground. But before we move on, I want to take a moment to step back and consider the bigger picture. What does the emergence of Manus tell us about the future of AI?
That's a great question. I think Manus represents a fundamental shift in how we interact with technology. It's no longer about passively consuming information. It's about actively participating and creating. It's about AI empowering us to do things we couldn't do before.
So it's not just about AI doing things for us, it's about AI helping us do things better.
Exactly. It's about augmenting our abilities and unlocking our potential. It's about humans and AI working together to achieve more than we ever could alone.
That's a powerful concept. It makes me wonder, what will the next generation of AI agents look like?
That's a question that researchers and developers are actively exploring. We can expect to see even more sophisticated capabilities, greater levels of personalization, and an even more seamless integration into our lives.
It's both exciting and a little bit daunting to think about.
I agree, but I think it's important to approach these advancements with a sense of curiosity and wonder. AI has the potential to be an incredible force for good in the world, and Manus is a prime example of that potential.
Well said. And on that note, we've reached the end of part 2 of our Manus deep dive.
Yeah.
What can our listeners look forward to in the final part of our exploration?
In part 3, we'll take a closer look at some of the real-world applications of Manus, exploring how it's being used in fields like education, finance, and even creative arts. Join us as we uncover even more about the incredible impact Manus is having on the world.
Welcome back to the final part of our Manus deep dive.
It's been quite a journey exploring the capabilities and potential of this groundbreaking AI agent.
We've seen how Manus can handle everything from planning trips to analyzing complex financial data, even dipping its toes into the world of video game design.
And let's not forget its impressive performance on the GAI benchmark, proving that it can tackle real-world problems with a level of sophistication we haven't seen before.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But now I'm really curious to see how all of this translates into real-world applications. How is Manus actually being used out there in the wild?
Well, one area where Manus is making a big splash is education. Remember that quantum computing learning hub we talked about in Manus Spaces?
Yeah, the one that made quantum computing sound almost, dare I say, approachable.
That's the one. It turns out that educators are using Manus to create personalized learning experiences that cater to each student's individual needs and pace.
So it's not just about replacing teachers with robots.
Not at all. It's about giving teachers a powerful tool to enhance their lessons and make learning more engaging and effective.
That makes sense. What about the business world? I can imagine Manus being a real asset in all sorts of industries.
You're absolutely right. We've already talked about how Manus can analyze financial data, but it's also proving to be invaluable in areas like market research, customer service, and even product development.
Give me an example.
Let's say you're a company launching a new product. Manus can help you analyze market trends, identify your target audience, and even generate marketing copy tailored to that audience.
Wow, that's like having an entire marketing team at your fingertips.
It's about leveraging the power of AI to streamline processes, make data-driven decisions, and ultimately achieve better outcomes.
Okay, so we've got education and business covered. What about something a little more unexpected? Is Manus making waves in any creative fields?
It certainly is. We already touched on the script writing tools that Manus offers, but it's also being used by artists, musicians, and even filmmakers to push the boundaries of their craft.
Wait, hold on. AI-powered art. Tell me more.
Imagine being a painter who's hit a creative block. Manus can analyze your previous work, identify patterns and themes, and even suggest new color palettes or compositional techniques to inspire you.
That's wild. So it's not about replacing human creativity, it's about enhancing it.
Exactly. It's about giving artists new tools and perspectives to explore, ultimately expanding the possibilities of human expression.
I love that. It seems like Manus is really living up to its promise of bridging the gap between thinking and doing, not just in practical ways, but in creative ones too.
It's a testament to the power of this technology and the boundless human ingenuity that's driving its development.
Well, we've covered a lot of ground in this deep dive, from Manus's impressive capabilities to its real-world applications and the philosophical implications of AI in general.
It's been quite a journey, and we've only just scratched the
So
surface.
as we wrap things up, what key takeaways should our listeners keep in mind about Manus?
I think the most important thing is that Manus represents a new era of AI, one where AI isn't just a tool for experts, but a powerful resource that's accessible to everyone.
It's about empowering individuals to achieve more hour, explore their passions, and ultimately shape the future.
And that's a future I'm excited to be a part of.
Me too. So to all our listeners out there, if you're ready to meet your new AI sidekick, I highly encourage you to check out Manus and discover its incredible capabilities for yourself.
The possibilities are truly endless.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the world of Manus. Until next time, keep exploring and stay curious.